Hey guys, what's up? This is Stephanie in Nashville, and today I want to talk to you about the philosophy line, the purity and hope line. I wanted to do kind of mini review on those things. I had gotten a haul from Sephora, it was 500 point gift from Sephora a month or so ago, and with my 500 point gift I had gotten this little kit, excuse me. Anyways, in the kit it had Purity One-Step Facial Cleanser, and this is 2 ounces. It had Hope in a Jar, which is their moisturizer. It had When Hope Is Not Enough. This is a facial firming serum with glutathione and peptides, and vitamin C, E, and soy. And this has got kind of a neat little dispenser. It's got one of the little droppers. You drop it on your hand. And then it had a small 2 ml sample of the Eye Hope. And all of these things have been great, but what I really want to focus on, or at least start with, is the Purity. Now, I have become a true convert to this Purity facial cleanser. I think it is fantastic. I had used some Purity forever ago. I had a friend that had it, and I had used some of hers, and I thought it was okay. I didn't realize, though, when I used hers, that this stuff doesn't burn your eyes. I think I must have just been really careful to avoid my eyes when I used hers, because it's just not something that I remember about it, and I don't know, I just never took note of it. So I have always, I'm talking since I was a child, I've used Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo to wash my face in the shower or at night before I go to bed. And it's great, you know, it takes everything off, it doesn't burn your eyes. I highly recommend it. It's good stuff, and it's, you know, way cheap. But this works even better. Now granted, there is a large pricing difference, so you know, there's that. I think if you buy, this is a travel size, but it comes in 8 ounces, and it comes in 16 ounces. And if you buy an 8-ounce bottle, I think that it is $20, and if you buy a 16-ounce bottle, it's $32. Of course, you know, a 7-ounce bottle of this will run you, what, $4? And even cheaper if you go for an off-brand. But I've been just loving this. You can wash your whole face with it. I use it with a little scrublet that I had gotten from a L'Oreal Go Clean 360 bottle. And, I mean, you can just pour this stuff right in your eyeball and it won't burn. So, I can't recommend this enough. It has become a holy grail product for me. I'm going to continue to purchase it. Love it. And let me tell you about the 3 other things that came in the kit. There is Hope in a Jar. This is, I think they also make Hope in a Tube or something. This is their #1 selling moisturizer, and it's great. What I really like about it is that it feels great on your hands. It sinks into your face really well, but it doesn't leave you shiny, which is something that I find with a lot of moisturizers. I don't know how much this retails for, but it's not cheap. I mean, none of the philosophy stuff is cheap. I would definitely recommend this if you wanted to try a moisturizer. I like to bounce around. I don't have a moisturizer that I'm just totally in love with, but I have good skin, and I can use just about anything. So I don't know that I really need to spend this kind of money on moisturizer. For all my life, nearly, I had used Oil of Olay, just the regular one, and actually the off-brand that you could get at like Walgreens or CVS or whatever. I'd used that since I was a kid. And because of that, or at least I think because of that, I had started to develop a little bit of white dot milia under my eyelid. I'm going to get right up by the screen. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know if you can see it. At any rate, apparently you can't do anything about it. If you want to get rid of it, you have to go to the dermatologist, and they'll lance it with like a little, like a miniature knitting hook, and they'll pull that white gunk out. But apparently you can't do anything yourself about it. And I don't think I'm bad enough to spend the money to have it fixed, but if I can prevent it from getting worse as I get older, then I'm definitely going to do that. And so that means that I've recently started having to use an eye cream. Now, I'm brand new to the eye cream market. I've always just used a regular moisturizer. But I've tried a couple of inexpensive ones in the drugstore, and I hadn't found anything that I was just totally in love with until I tried this. And it's the Eye Hope. It says Advanced Anti-Aging Eye Cream, and I swear this is just 2 mils. It's a tiny little package, but I must have gotten a week's worth of use out of this. It takes the smallest, tiniest amounts to completely moisturize under your eye, around your eye, and on top of it. Now this is pricey stuff. I think it runs like 48 bucks for I don't know how much. So that's a little expensive, and I haven't taken the plunge to buy any yet because I've got some more inexpensive eye creams that I'd like to use up first. But I think when I'm done with those, I'm gonna try that out. And next I've got When Hope Is Not Enough. And this is a facial firming serum, and I'm not totally in love with this. It doesn't really seem to do that much for my skin. My skin isn't totally loose or anything. I do have some lines that are forming, you know, up here, and they don't, I don't know, I don't think they've smoothed out or anything from using this. So I don't know if this is the best place to spend your money. Apparently you can or should use this with something called Turbo Boosting Booster C powder, which I guess is a powder that you scoop into your hand and mix with this, or mix with water to, I guess it's to exfoliate with vitamin C. At any rate, if you have the option to use your 500 points to get this kit, I recommend it. Everything is great, especially the Eye Hope, the Purity, and the Hope in a Jar, and this is even great to try. So I hope you get it, I hope you love it, and I'd like to hear what you have to say about these products. Do you have something that's cheaper than this that you like to use, a drugstore brand that doesn't burn your eyes? If you do, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.